It was 1929, and I came from LaPorte to Roy on the inner to see my grandpa and grandma, and I couldn't wait to get there till that train stopped so I could get off and run up the hill and get to my grandpa's hardware store.
Of course, that was Reese's. That was there from the time Rolling was a store. They had a Reese's hardware store.
Just like an old-fashioned hardware would look with the tracks up above, you know, and the ladder that rolled on the tracks. And we used to look in the showcase and see all those beautiful marbles, and Grandpa let us pick out a marble once in a while for our keepsake, and things like that is what I remember.
And that's where my dad bought my first breaking plow when I was 10 years old. I mean, he still got it. And I used to have a team of mules and an old gray bay mare, and we had hitched them up, and I plowed, and my dad had a plow, and he'd plow on that, and I had the riding plow. And so we plowed together.
It was a simpler time. A few farm implements, fertile soil, and a Cracky wagon were all one seemed to need.
Well, I can tell you a little history. You know, I talked to Barb Nickerson about we come from the horse and buggy era. Like I say, our generation, there's not a generation seen the changes we have. Because I said we come from the horse and buggy, and really I can prove it. We lived at Hudson Lake, and my dad had to go to a family funeral in Illinois, and my dad was going to shred corn, and I had to go come near Rolling Prairie to tell the farmer my dad was going to shred corn Monday. I said, well, while I'm this close to Rolling, I'll just go up and see Barb Nickerson. Or where she lived, there was a road off of Mechanic Street in around her house. So I took my horse and on my Cracky wagon, and around I went. And she said she never seen her grandpa as mad as she saw him today, because he knew what I was doing to that poor horse.
I never saw him angry, period. I never saw my grandfather raise his voice and get upset. But that day he shook his fist at Wayne and told him to go on home. I don't know why he was acting up. Why were you acting up?
That's normal. I wanted to show off in front of you what I could do with a horse and buggy.
I could have cared less.
So we got the proof that we're from the horse and buggy days.